He's God, bro.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Who Got Next podcast. I'm your host, Ahmad, and today on the show we got Josh and Trav, and we got Charles on the show. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, bro? What's
good? Hey, man. Look, we're just going to get right into the episode. Ahmad, you know what time it is, bro. All right, y'all. For tonight, started up with Josh. My question to y'all is, or really, I want to know which point guard from the 2000s would you build a team with in today's league? If you had a chance to pick one point guard from the 2000s, who would you pick and why? And you can only choose one. And if somebody steals your answer, got to choose somebody else. Who wants to go first? Go ahead, Charles.
I go first. All right, back. So usually I know y'all probably thinking like CP3, Allen Iverson, but nah, I'm going with Penny Hardaway. I'm going with Penny Hardaway. I say Penny Hardaway because first he's 6'7". Today's days, the guards. There's no more small guards no more. There's small guard ball is dead now. You have guys that's 6'7", 6'6", being point guard, 6'5". So I wouldn't want to start my franchise with a small ball point guard, right? 6'7". He's an underrated passer for his size too. If you look at Penny Hardaway, some of his highlights, bro, he can pass, bro. He led the Magic to the finals alongside with Shaq his sophomore year too, and he averaged 20-7 that year too. People don't even know that. And in that finals, he averaged 25 and 8. So he was a hooper. Penny Hardaway was a hooper, you know what I'm saying? And the only reason he doesn't get as much love as he should, for real, is because he got injured. I think it was that knee. I forgot what injury he had, but I know he got injured. That really affected his career. But like Penny Hardaway he's a dog, bro. He's a dog. He's underrated too. So underrated.
Okay. Trav?
I was looking at this. I was wondering if you meant like guards that had to be drafted in the 2000s or if they just played in the 2000s. You know what I mean?
If they played in, too.
Okay, because I would. You know what I mean? First one, if you're talking about played in the 2000s, he was drafted in like 97, 98. But I would say Steve Nash. I think Steve Nash would be the one I would go with. Just because we know, you know what I mean? I feel like he's one of the pure points. He's got a jumper. You know what I mean? He was deadly. You know what I mean? He can drive the ball. He can shoot the ball. He can dish it. And then I'm gonna give you two though. I'm gonna give you two. Just if we're talking about guards drafted in the 2000s, I would go with Tony Parker. Another, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a pure point guy. You know what I mean? So if I'm building a team around one of those two guys, I think we're gonna be straight. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna get you the ball. They can score. Those be my two picks right there.
Matt?
Damn, bro, I don't know. Maybe Chauncey Billups.
Okay.
That'd be crazy. I feel like he was a good shooter. I'm just thinking of someone who's like a good shooter. But this league is today is like very 3-point heavy, very shooting heavy. So I feel like he was a pretty good shooter. I think it was like what was this? He was pretty he wasn't a short guard either. He was like 6'3", 6'4", something like that. So shooting guard, like a shooter that's a point guard. He had a pretty good IQ. I would think I'll go in. He's solid.
If I had to choose, maybe I'm gonna go Trav's route. Maybe like a Jason Kidd, early 2000s, mid 2000s. J Kidd. He was a facilitator, playmaker. He didn't really have a jumper like that, but you could definitely build a team around Jason Kidd, put shooters around him, put a good big around him in today's league. He'll go to work, bro. He's a walk-in double-double, too.
I don't think so. I think in this league, you got to be able to hit the three, bro.
I mean, he can hit the three. He can hit the three, but not at like a consistent rate. But as far as the gravity he has as a playmaker, bro, you're still going to have to defend Jason Kidd. Tight handle, can get to the rim. you know, and you pair him up with a big man like somebody we're going to talk about later on in the episode, like a Joel Embiid. Could you imagine a J Kid Joel Embiid type of deal? You know what I'm saying? That'd be tough. That'd be tough, bro.
On paper, it sounds good, bro, but I feel like the time of traditional guards is over.
I kind of feel you on that, both of y'all, but I'm kind of leaning with Charles in the mind with like you got to offer more than just passing the ball. Like I feel like we look at what's my man Ben Simmons. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like a Ben Simmons who can't shoot, but he was 6'8". You know what I mean? Like you have to have some type of something to offset you. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a big guard if you can't shoot. You know what I mean? If you smaller, you gotta have a burner. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to put the ball through the hoop. So
Because a lot of these players they can create their own shots, bro. Back in the day, someone like Wemby, you gotta get him the ball. So like that's where someone like JK would be coming handy because you know how to get him the ball. Nowadays, Wemby like, yo, give me the rock, bro.
Wemby bring it up himself.
Yeah, bro, he had that ass. He's a point guard, so it's kind of a different situation now when it comes to those kind of guards.
But I'll agree to disagree. I still feel like Jason Kidd is a walking double-double, bro. He's not Ben, and I don't really like Trav. I don't really like to compare him. I don't like that comparison to Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons not shooting the three at all. J Kidd's gonna shoot that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
J Kidd.
What you talking about? Jason Kidd?
He's got
he was 6'3", 6'4". So he wasn't a small guard either.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's just a fact. His career average, I'm pretty sure he only averaged probably like 12 points. You know what I mean? He's a real pure point guard. You know what I mean? Like I said, like you look at the point guards now, we're talking about the Lucas and SGAs of the world, bro. You gotta have
for sure. No, definitely, for sure. You gotta have
like a Penny, a kid, or not a kid, like Steve Nash, like them dudes who can create a shot. Like
I like your Steve Nash. That was really gonna be my first pick, Trav, Steve Nash, because bro, you saw it. He really revolutionized that Phoenix Suns team. Revolutionized how to play basketball, running that pick and roll system under D'Antoni, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That system. That's Golden State really copied that low key. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, and just made it better. And you know what I mean? I had one honorable mention though. Later 2000s, Deron Williams.
Yeah.
His crossover, nasty. Go get a bucket, bro. He's a go get a bucket type of point guard. Can still facilitate. But in today's league, I feel like he would look pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna say dominate, but I would look to, put a couple pieces around him.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all sleeping on Penny Hardaway though.
No, so I'll fuck a Penny, bro.
Penny Hardaway was a bucket. Penny Hardaway was a bucket. He had that little step back, that little half step back, he was a bucket. And he
what hurts him is the injuries because people don't remember. It's not enough. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
He definitely a bucket though. Don't get me wrong. That's my error right there. Like Penny's one of them ones. You know what I mean? Like,
you got a Penny jersey, Trev?
Nah, just the shoes.
What?
Just the shoes.
I would have thought you had a Penny jersey.
Nah, no Penny jersey.
Damn, Trav. I would have lost a bet, bro, because I'd be telling niggas, yo, I know a nigga who got every jersey, bro.
Man, add that to the collection. I got y'all.
Appreciate that. But let's move on to the first topic of the episode, man. Look, so the first topic is Phillip Rivers is being interviewed for a head coaching job with the Buffalo Bills. How do we feel about this? Is Phillip Rivers a good pick? Do you think they're making this move because of how he played after taking over for Daniel Jones with the Indiana Colts? And you think, and basically, like, how do we feel about this move with the Bills? Is he a good head coach or just a QB? You know what I mean? Let's start with you, Trev.
I don't know, bro. They taking a chance with that one, bro. This thing coaches high school, bro. Has no collegiate, has no assistant, anything in the NFL. Just a smart mind. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if that translates over. Nah, I wouldn't. If I was a Colts fan, I wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? I'm not a Colts fan. If I was a Bills fan, I wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? Like, give me someone who knows what they, you know what I mean, knows what they're really doing. Like, I don't know if Phillip can get a team going like that. He would have to have like top tier coordinators. You know what I mean? He would basically just be the face of the, of the coaching staff. Like, I'm not, bro. You coach high school, bro. Like, come on. Like, you coach high school. You was nice in the league, but like, I feel like he's just running off the hype of him just coming back. You know what I mean? Like, if he ain't played this year, would we be hearing about this? One of those things for me. So
Yeah.
nah, get him out of here, bro. Like, not yet, bro. And I fuck with Phillip Rivers, bro.
Bro, yeah, I don't know, bro. I wonder what the requirements to even get an interview is, because how you get an interview? I wonder who he knows now. Did he play for the Bills? He didn't play for the Bills.
No,
yeah, interview. Like the JJ Redick thing, I get, because that's LeBron's man. You know what I'm saying? You put a word in, come through, type of shit. I have no idea how he even got this interview, because, like Travis said, bro, he coaches high school. Bills, now is not the time. Like, this kind of goes back to what I was saying last episode, where it's like, bro, the ceiling is right here, bro. The ceiling is high. You know, the ceiling is really Super Bowl for the Super Bowl or bust for the Bills fans. So you got to come in with no experience, bro. I don't see it being a good risk right now. Someone like Josh Allen, he's in a window right now, a win now window, and that is very, very, very close to closing. So this just doesn't seem like the right risk to take at the moment right now. Lakers was different when they hired JJ Redick, because they were ass. You know what I'm saying? They had nothing to lose. They do have something to lose. So I don't really like this this direction that they're going in if they do decide to hire him.
The piggyback real quick. I think for that to be the job for him is not good. Like, if he wanted to go to like the Raiders, cool. If you want to go to one of them just to get your feet wet and there's no expectations, you know what I mean? But you go to the Bills, bro, as a coach that has no experience, bro. Like,
but he's a good football mind, though.
I mean, that's like, we can say the same thing about Tom Brady. I wouldn't want Tom Brady as a coach either, bro. Like, you can be the greatest quarterback ever, bro. That doesn't translate over to you coaching. Okay. We see Michael Jordan, the GOAT. He can't manage a team for shit, bro. You know what I mean? You see on the players he was drafting, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it don't always translate over. You know what I mean? Okay. You gotta have that experience. JJ
translated over. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
JJ, I think JJ is benefiting off of who he had. Like, you got LeBron James and Luka, bro. Like, congratulations, bro. Like, you hit the lottery. You know what I mean? Like, you hit the lottery, bro. Like, go coach the Jazz and let me see something.
Also, but I feel like football is even more intricate than like basketball too. It's like, so I think it's a little bit more difficult for him to come in and manage the offense and the defense. And like Trav said, bro, like the expectations would be too high. So like, if he doesn't do good, it might be hard for him to get another job.
But he'll have an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator though. So they working together. It's not like he's just.
I know, but you still gotta be. You still be the head coach, bro. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you one thing. What's really going on is he's tired of his wife. Sometimes when you retire, you have a bunch of kids and a wife, bro. It's different, bro, because he's used to be on the road, doing him. His wife's probably tired of him too, because she used to do her own thing. It's a different kind of life he's living now. So he probably got a little taste of what it felt like to be back in the game. You know what I'm saying? And he probably misses it. So that's probably why he's trying to interview for this. You gotta get out of the house, man. That's just my take.
Charles,
my take on this is, man, Phillip Rivers, if you want to start in the coaching realm, I feel as though you should just look to be like a player development coach, like a QB coach or something like that. Start there, because, and that also shows the Bills are lost too. Like, you fired Sean McDermott, he had a winning record, 98-50. That's a 66 winning percentage record. And then you're interviewing a guy that has zero experience coaching in the NFL. He coaches at his son. Only coaching experience he really has is at his son high school for 4 years. Then he left to play for the Colts. Like, don't get me wrong, Phillip Rivers, he's a great quarterback. 8th in passing yards, 5th in touchdowns in 17 seasons. He's a good quarterback, but coaching, I don't think that's his strong suit. Because you're putting yourself in a tough position if you're Phillip Rivers. Because say you go there, you underperform, then teams are going to look at you like, can you coach? Can you do this? Can you do that? Because you underperform. So it's like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. But it's kind of like a lottery, because if you do go there and you win, they're going to look at you like, oh, you did this, you did that. But like if you underperform, it's like, So if I'm Phillip Rivers, I look to start as like as a QB development coach, or like or I might be reaching with an offensive coordinator, but head coach, head coach is crazy, bro. Head coach is crazy.
I will say though, his high school record is kind of crazy though. He got like a 48 and 15.
Bro, that's high school, bro. That's high school. This is different, bro. This is different. That's high
43 and 15.
What you say?
No,
What's the record?
43 and 15. Apparently he transformed the program. He came there in 5 years, transformed the program into the local powerhouse.
Charles not trying to hear that, bro.
Putting out there. I'm trying to be unbiased.
You gotta climb the ladder. You gotta go to college then. Go to a little small college. Turn them around. You know what I mean? Like you gotta start.
High school to NFL is OD.
That's crazy.
You can't just go to yeah.
Well, but say that though, bro. The JJ did it, bro.
But see, it's so
bro. I understand he got Bron and Luka, but you still got to be a good coach. The people still got to respect you, bro. It's not always, you know what I'm saying?
That's different.
And
there's a lot of player coaches in the NBA. Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? Doc Rivers.
Niggas who climbed the ladder. Niggas who didn't just get thrown into it though. These guys went from assist. Like J. Kidd was an assistant at one point. Doc Rivers back in the day was an assistant. These guys didn't just get the job. You know what I mean? Like JJ is the outlier. And in NFL, I don't think it's ever happened besides Jeff Saturday, the Colts center. When he retired, the Colts fired their coach midway through the season. He took over. Team was ass. He talks about it all the time. He was like, bro, I wish I didn't do that. You know what I mean? Like that was a bad experience. Because, bro, if you have no coaching like experience at that level, bro, your head's gonna be spinning, bro. You cook, bro.
Yeah, as a Bills fan, again, that was not the time.
Yeah, bro. If I was a Bills fan, bro, I'd be heated right now. I'd be like, yo, I'm
like, bro. Why are we even entertaining this? Like, brother, and the thing is, especially when there was so many good coaches out there on the market.
I think they looked at Dable. Am I mistaken? Did Dable get an interview?
I think he's gonna end up being a coordinator somewhere. Because he's brilliant offensively. He gonna be an OC somewhere.
Yeah, the Bills lost. Bills.
I think because now seeing how this is unfolding, I think the Bills didn't want to fire McDermott, but they just felt the pressure, like they had to do that. You know what I mean? But
they did. I'm looking at it right now.
It's almost like
look.
It's like the Knicks, bro. Like you jumped the gun, you fired someone because of all the talk, and now you sitting out there like, shit, who we gonna bring in? You know what I mean? Like, bro, don't be interviewing no high school coach, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on. Like,
give it to Dable then. They they interviewed him too.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Didn't he make John? He made Josh Allen.
I think he used to be the offensive coordinator with them or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Before he took the Giants job. So there's a little familiarity there.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's move on. To the next topic. We got Trav's team. The Ravens.
I like it.
Go Ravens.
I like it.
What, nigga? Come on, bro.
I like it. I like it.
All
right, so the Ravens are hiring Chargers DC defensive coordinator as their next head coach. Before I go through asking y'all, how do y'all feel about this move, and how do y'all feel about the Ravens fans? Kind of. There's mixed feelings around it from what I've seen and whatnot. But this defensive coordinator, bro, I heard that he's a great defensive coordinator. He was on the Chargers. They had some of the top 5 defense this year, if I'm not mistaken, and most um everywhere he's went so far, and he's played. He even was the defensive coordinator for the Ravens at one point. He was
Yep.
on the Ravens coaching staff and whatnot. So he has some familiarity with the Ravens as well. But overall, how do we feel about this hiring? Um, let's start with you again, Trav, since this is your team, bro.
Yeah, I like it. I was talking to some of my homies in Maryland. They know ball too, and they fooling with it. Like I said, I think we like the fact that he was there before 2017 to 2020.
20.
He was like a defensive assistant. He was like a
Mhm.
deep defensive back coach.
Mhm.
So he's good with the city. You know what I mean? It's not like hasn't been there. Some players still left over. They said him and Lamar have a good relationship. That means he's coached Marlon Humphrey as well. So like there's some, there's a little bit of that there. And yeah, he turned that Chargers defense around. I think they said his first year when he got to the Chargers, they were the 30th ranked defense, and he turned them into the number one scoring defense. You know what I mean? The first year he was there, and then like you said, they were top 5 defense this year. They were number 5. So I like that. For me, and how the Ravens roll, I like that we have a defensive minded coach. Now it's going to be for sure him. We need to lock down one of these OCs. We need like Cliff Kingsbury. We need, if we can snag a Dable, we need we're going to need one of those type of offensive coordinators to come up in there though. So I like the young, the young coaches now, because I think the old heads is a wrap.
Stuck in their ways.
It's a wrap, bro. All that rah stuff is not. It's not the wave anymore, bro. Like you need these guys who are just, more schematic with it, and let's get this job done. So I like the hire. I think we're gonna be all right with that. So, and like I said, hopefully he can turn our defense around, because we were ass cheeks this year, bro. It was bad. So what I mean? Offense is there, defense was shaky. Let's just bring in a coordinator, and I think we're gonna be all right.
Before I let you go, Charles, when the Ravens announced him, Jesse Minter, as their next head coach, he came and he said, "I am truly honored to serve as the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. This is an organization whose values, culture, and tradition of excellence reflect everything I believe about the game of football and how it should be played." These are the things you want to hear from, your head coach if you're Baltimore Ravens fans. And also, the Ravens are giving him a 5-year contract as well, so he's going to be there for quite a while. But go ahead, Charles.
Piggyback off Trav. Yeah, the defense. He is a good defensive coordinator. Last year, the Chargers they allowed like 179 yards per game passing. Yeah, so he is a good defensive coordinator. And that would make him the youngest head coach in Ravens history too. So I guess you could say he's bringing a young attitude to the Ravens team. Trav said I haven't really watched a lot of Ravens football this season, so he said the defense was terrible. So I guess that can help turn the defense around. So yeah, man, I feel that's a good signing. That's a good sign. What was the other options that the Ravens had?
We had like Clint Kubiak, who's like the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks currently. I think he's been interviewing with teams, and see, that's where it gets thin for me, because I'm not even sure who's left. You know what I mean? As far as like we're not bringing
Miami's coach.
Oh yeah,
he was interviewed, I believe.
Right, we did interview him. I wouldn't want him as a coach. You can
I like him more
the OC. Yeah.
So that gives, and that also gives the Ravens like some young minded coaching, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's actually a W. I give that a W for the Ravens. We just gonna have to see how the season unfolds though next season.
If you look around the league, bro, the young coaches are running shit. You know what I mean? Like that's just, I mean, obviously, besides what's going on in the AFC Championship, I mean, both of them coaches are old. But if you look at the NFC, young coaches, you know what I mean? Like Sean McVay, Mike McDonald, who was our defensive coordinator. You know what I mean? Now he's coaching the NFC Championship game. So I mean, I think the young minds that's where the league's heading.
Ahmad, again, I got some more things before you go, just to put it out there. Mentor, he's only worked under the Harbaugh brothers. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that was some.
Oh, my bad, bro.
I was going for. I was going.
But not only that, the Chargers defense ranked first in points allowed during his first season, surrendering only 17.7 points per game. Um, and they finished top 10 this year. And they also give up the fifth fewest yards among all teams this season as well. So, y'all, this is big things for the Ravens, whose whole thing is defense. You feel me? That's their whole identity. So, like Trav said, if they can get them a nice OC, y'all should be straight, bro. Again, it ain't Super Bowl or bust for him. It's gonna be his first year, but Super Bowl is still the ceiling for y'all, bro. Next season. Ahmad, go ahead.
I thought. Well, I was gonna say, yeah. He was assistant coach. He's worked within that Ravens organization before, so this isn't really a new place for him. He's worked under the John Harbaugh brand, which I mean, if I was John Harbaugh, I'm taking that as kind of like a rival off rip because like you my little nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like my little nigga, like Travis said, and I already got beef because y'all let me go, and now y'all gonna hire the nigga who's under me. I feel like, I mean, good for him, but that's kind of how I would take it if I'm John Harbaugh. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I think this is, to what Trav said, a really good hire for the Ravens. I think I give us like an A-. I think it all really depends on who they pick up as offensive coordinator. That is what's going to make or break this. I think because he's a defensive-minded coach, you gotta it's going to help the defense a lot. But then it's like, well, Lamar Jackson, I think he really needs someone who he really needs a good offensive coordinator who knows him and is locked in with him. And if they can get those two things together, I think they're going to be a very, very dangerous team.
Okay. All right. Now let's switch over gears real quick. Move over to the NBA. I know this has been a trending topic amongst the podcast, and I know he's got a lot of things to continue to say about this. But if you've been living under a rock, man, Jeanie Buss seems like she's turning on LeBron James, or she's been turned on him years ago. There's been reports coming out saying that she's been grumbled about LeBron's outsized ego. She felt that Clutch Sports exerted too much control. She didn't like how LeBron was considered a savior, lack of accountability over the Westbrook trade, privately mused about not giving him a contract extension and even trading him. Felt LeBron was not grateful the Lakers drafted Bronny. Begrudgingly gave him a contract extension, fearing a bad PR hit. That's the reason why she gave him an extension. Not only that, LeBron came out and said, quite frankly, I don't get involved in that or the reports, whatever the case may be. I've seen a lot of it, obviously, but I don't really care about the reports, to be honest. You guys know me. You guys known since I've been here, my 8th year here, been in this league 23 years. It's going to be another article tomorrow, especially involving me. He added, when I came to this organization, my whole mindset was about restoring excellence and the things that I've seen growing up with the Lakers. How can I get that feeling back to the Lakers organization? When the Lakers and the Knicks and Bulls and Celtics are good, it's great. And I was able to do that along with 14, 16 other guys winning a championship. So, with that being said, Ahmad, we're going to start with you on this one, man. I'm not even going to let Trav go. You know, LeBron's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I hear all these reports, and I'm just going to call it out real quick before I let you go. Fake news, but go ahead, bro.
Nah, bro. Honestly, we gotta call a spade, bro. Like this is not the first time someone has called LeBron out for acting like fake or weird. Nigga, your favorite point guard, Russell Westbrook, literally, like, come on, bro. Russ ain't gonna lie. He said LeBron fake. He said that. In quote, like, why would Russ lie? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Russ, to me, he just seemed like the last person alive. To me, LeBron, he always has given me that weird energy too. He just kind of gives inauthentic a little bit to me. Like, you never really know like you never really know Bron for real. Like, you never really like. I feel like when he's talking, it's just like fake. You know, it don't really feel real to me. And Jeanie Buss, bro, again, what reason does she have to lie, bro? I think it's pretty obvious too. If you're not like a delusional Laker fan, bro, and you look at the signs, it's pretty obvious that this is a real thing. Like, nigga, why else would they pick a? Why else would they draft Bronny? Let me ask you that question. Why else would they do that, bro? That's one, right? We know how clutch sports gets down. We've seen the shit with the AD, the whole Anthony Davis trade. We've seen how that happened. That's two. We've seen LeBron try to get coaches fired. Eric Spoelstra in Miami, remember that? He was trying to get him fired, and Pat Riley had to be like, "Yo, chill out, bro. Chill the fuck out. You don't run this shit around here." You know, like I think, and that's why he left, because LeBron got to be in control of the team. You know, this is a continuous thing with LeBron. I think as time goes on, he has done a pretty good job at silencing the league, but yeah, people don't give a fuck about Bron and going to speak up. I think, Jeanie Buss, now that she don't got any stake or as much stake in the Laker organization, and she kind of got more freedom now to say what she wants, she airing it out. I respect that, but we know what it is.
Charles,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know too much about that, but what I can say is LeBron is 40, bro. He's going to his 23rd, 24th season. I want to say who cares, but it's like, man, it's basically going to be like his second to last season, man. Cut the man some slack, bro. It's LeBron James who we talking about, bro. Like, it's LeBron James who we talking about. Like, really speaking, the GOAT of our generation, bro. Who cares, man? Really speaking, if you had that power like LeBron James, you would abuse it. And let's be real. Like, let's be real. We all had that LeBron James power. We were all abuse it. So let's not act like so what? Who cares, man? It's LeBron James. Man, if you had a son coming to the NBA, getting drafted, would you not want to play with him? Let's be real. Let's be real. Would you not want to let's be real, Lamar. Would you not want to play with your son in the NBA?
I'm not saying you wrong, bro. I'm just saying we gotta call a spade a spade.
We can call it spades, but let's call it. If it was you, though, bro.
I'm on record. I'm on record saying, yeah, I believe in nepotism, but I'm also gonna call the nigga ass if he ass. He trash. Don't blaze him. Don't have my bro. LeBron got the whole league paid off. Whenever Bronny shoots a shot, oh my gosh, the form. He looks so calm and poised. And look at the way he missed it. It was just so smooth. Like
if I'm a billionaire, I'm doing the same thing with my son. He just taking it. If I'm right, LeBron just taking advantage of the situation. That's all you can do right there, bro. Realistically speaking, you gotta think about it, bro. He was just like, he ain't really come for now. I'm not no LeBron glazer, bro. I can really care less about LeBron for real. He a good player, but I don't really care that much like defender. But just think about it, bro. He came from nothing, coming from Ohio, Akron, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? He grew up poor. He really not. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't really used to nothing back then. Like when he came to the league, he had all this power. Of course, you're gonna abuse him, man. Let's be real. Like I'm not saying it's right, but if it was us, bro, I abuse that power, bro. So whatever Jesse signed, bro, if it's true, so what, bro? It's LeBron James. It's LeBron James. What you gonna do? Trade him? Not trading LeBron. Release him? Not releasing LeBron. So what?
I like that.
It's LeBron.
I like that take. Trav, before I go, Trav, go ahead, bro.
Jeanie Buss said that, it's unfortunate that, that LeBron's getting pulled into family drama, because she's kind of saying some of it ain't true, some of it might be true, whatever. The Bronny thing, I think that's a little overblown. He was a 55th pick in the second round. There's only 58 niggas drafted in the, second round. So, he was drafted over 3 niggas who aren't playing anywhere. They're G Leaguing right now. So I'm not, like I said, I'm with nepotism. If I was in the league, I'd get my son on the squad.
Hey.
You rolling with me. The glazing of them, though, it's Bronny, bro. Like, we're talking about someone who averaged 4 points in college. Like, let's settle down. He's not nice. But I think she was kind of just saying the quiet part out loud. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and as a real Laker fan, I am grateful LeBron got us that chip in 2020. You know what I mean? I know some relax. I know some people don't respect that chip. But I feel like if you was a real baller and you were in that situation, y'all playing to win.
Y'all playing to win. There you go.
Someone had to win.
Simple.
Playing to win. And I think if you actually, Ahmad, I know you hate this. I think if you actually went back and watched games from that 2020, that bubble, that was some pure basketball being played.
Pure.
That was
Pure.
basketball.
Some of the best basketball we've ever seen, Ahmad. You can't doubt that.
It was
So
it was really good basketball, but it's like you can't really put it in the same category as other rings because the variables aren't the same. Like it's like there's no mathematical way you can put it in that same shelf as every other ring because
you can.
Okay.
I mean, it's variables. It's variables. It's like apples, bro. It's two different.
So we're gonna have to do that with some of these rings that the Spurs have too when they won during a lockout season. You know what I mean? Playing only 40 games compared to 82 games. You know what I mean? Like,
what about Miami's season too? Miami's 2012 season, lockout season.
Like there's a lot because
you can't compare a lockout season to COVID.
My thing is if we're playing less games, you have to have some type of asterisk next to that. Championship.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, if you put in, then we got to put asterisks on in championships, then, bro.
Niggas was dead ass dying, bro. Like, swear to God,
if you were in the bubble, you were safe, bro. You were good.
No,
niggas ain't dying in the bubble, bro.
Bro, people were getting suspended for leaving the bubble, getting wings, bro.
Yeah.
Cat's mom died. You know, people were dying, bro. The world was shut down. That for some players, you gotta understand, Trav. For some players, it's pure basketball for them. Oh, they're in their bag. But it's gonna affect people differently, like because they going through stuff.
Okay, all right. That's Ahmad. You was watching, right? Yes or no? You was watching? Mm-hmm. Okay, then. Trav, you was watching?
Of course.
All right, Charles, you was watching, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay, then. So what the fuck are you talking about? We got people was dying, bro, but niggas was hooping in the bubble, and we was all watching. Whoa. No, bro, because I'm telling you, no, we was all watching that, bro.
Hold on,
we was all watching it, bro.
Everyone, you acting like
watching it, bro.
You like Ahmad, like Cat wasn't the only. Everyone was affected globally, so it's not. You know what I mean? Like everyone's playing the same guys. Like you know what I mean? Like it's the same.
Yeah.
Like me being LeBron or me being Steph or me being whoever, like it's all affecting everyone's family, bro. Like equally, like we're all rich and we still have.
Your moms didn't die, bro.
Nigga, I'm not trying to sound insensitive or crazy, but it's one nigga's mom died, bro. Like and I gave you guys. I put the warning out there.
Corona talking, bro. It's the corona. It gotta be the corona.
It's only two. It's only two, bro. We're talking like if we're talking about one player whose team, the thing that like that. We're talking about one player, bro, out of the whole league, whose mom died. Yo, bless her heart.
I'm not trying to set you up, bro.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's on. It's clip it. Whatever. I'm just saying. We're talking about one person, bro. I can see if it was a multiple thing where like, oh dang, like niggas, people's dying, people, boom, 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 boom. Like that would be different. But the teams that were in the championship running, I didn't hear anyone's parents dying, bro. Let's get off of that, though.
Yeah, let's get off of that.
Shout out to Jeanie Bus for saying the quiet part out loud. I think LeBron has overstayed his welcome. I've always said it. As a billionaire, if you really wanted a ring, you wouldn't be making $54 million from us because we have no bench. We have no players to put around this team that we have because you're eating up so much of the cap space. I think the Lakers, we will be better next year when LeBron is not there anymore because I think this is his last year with LA. So I think he finishes his career. He goes back to Cleveland, take Bronny with you, and we got $60 million open, and we can put some pieces around Luka and Austin Reeves. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm looking for next year. You know what I mean? But I appreciate LeBron. Like I said, I'm not a LeBron hater by no means. Obviously, Mike and Kobe, my guys. LeBron's right there, but it's you're 40, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like you're 40 years old. Like I know how Mike was balling when he was 40. So I mean, I'm not. It is what it is.
Ready for that nigga to go out of here.
Charles, I'm tripping. Just saying, like one like
You're not tripping, bro. You Trav, I'm with you, bro.
Nah,
I'm with you.
you tripping, bro.
No, you're not tripping, bro. You're not tripping.
It's
No,
one
Bro,
person.
no, you're not tripping, bro.
That's still like that's
Not even on but not on no insensitive shit.
I'm not
though,
trying to be
bro.
insensitive. I'm
bro,
really not
like,
trying to be
okay.
insensitive.
Even if you're not trying to be insensitive, bro, it's probably people's family still being effective. You gotta think about it, bro. COVID affected a lot of people's mental health too, bro. Like,
Right, and
you gotta think
COVID
about
is still going on, bro. COVID is still here. So let's stop the league again, bro. Let's stop the league. COVID is still
wait,
here.
hold on. COVID is not going on.
Trav.
Let's be
Niggas
real.
are still getting COVID today, bro.
Who?
Niggas are still getting COVID
Say
today.
one person.
There's niggas that's still getting COVID, bro. COVID is still here, bro. COVID is still here, bro. Let's stop the league because COVID's still here. Let's stop it. Let's stop everything in the world still, bro, because COVID is still here. Come on, bro. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm not trying to hear that.
All I'm saying is, bro, when Andrew Wiggins, like when his pops died, bro, he wasn't playing for like two months at a time, bro.
What team he played for? He was with the
Warriors.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to say, like, bro, like when certain shit happens, bro, it affects you and your team, bro. Like,
what
you understand? Now, Josh, something might affect you different than it affects me.
Yeah, you gotta think. Yeah. He spent.
And bro, like again, I'm just going back to the point, bro. It's like it's really hard to put in that same like, bro. How you a team like the Warriors, right? They played a full season, first of all. And we had to play with mad fans, home court. We had to play against home court advantage. A lot of different variables that we had to face and go through. Right? You really can't compare that to the bubble. Like it's not on the same level. It's not comparable. The bubble is its own separate thing. It's like an in-season tournament to me. Like it's its own separate thing. Like put championship and then put bubble in parentheses. Like you can't compare it.
Oh, everybody had the same. It was on the same playing field. Everybody was hooping to win. You just mad because the Warriors didn't win. You feel me? If the Warriors would have won, matter of fact, Trav, if anybody else but Bron would have won, Bron, let's keep it a buck. If anybody else but Bron would have won, this would not be a conversation, bro.
Were the Warriors
COVID this, COVID that? We would not be hearing that, bro.
They weren't even in the bubble playoffs. Neither were the Timberwolves. So
we didn't want to be, bro. We didn't want to be.
I'm just saying, like just to kind of go back to it, like two.
That was because I didn't have a good enough record. And then I made a video about this saying that the Lakers were number 2 before the bubble. We were literally the best team right below the Bucks.
Yo, Josh, and y'all like what number 3 last year? What y'all?
You're missing the point. We were the best team. We were literally the best team in the league before the bubble, bro. We had like 40. We won like 40 games by fucking February, or 45 games by like February, bro.
Y'all was number 3 last year. Y'all lost. Y'all got your ass whooped. So what are you talking about?
Your team has to fight through the play-in every year, bro. I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
You have Bron and Luka, and y'all still not winning shit, bro. That's crazy.
That goes to prove my point, Trav. That this nigga's mad that the Warriors didn't even make. They didn't even get invited to the bubble because their record wasn't even.
We didn't win. We were trying to tank anyways, bro. That was tank year.
And the Timberwolves weren't there either. So people who had tragic stuff going on weren't. They weren't in the running.
Bro. But it's like when Magic Johnson caught HIV, bro. That shit affected the whole entire league.
But I'm still gonna ball. Michael Jordan. These dudes are still balling.
I watched documentaries. They was like, we was kind of low key. They was scared to guard him a little bit, bro.
I would be too. Yeah, I would be too, especially in that time. Even now, I probably was. I'm still not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's different. Like you can't.
But you niggas still going. You have to win a championship that year.
Exactly. Let's put an asterisk towards that too, bro.
You don't just stop playing ball because Magic got them.
Wait. But to Ahmad's point, bro, you do gotta realize, bro. Like, imagine you just going from complete normal to a complete bubble, bro. Only person you could only was your wife and like I guess like you only had, I think you had like 3 visitors in that joint, bro. Imagine going from like living your best life to like being stuck in a bubble playing basketball, bro, and all you knew was basketball, bro. That can affect somebody's mental health, bro. You never know if people's depressed.
Then why did they agree to go? They didn't have to agree to go, Charles. They didn't have to agree.
I know. And that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of people didn't go. So that's
exactly. So if they didn't want to go, that's up to them. Nobody was forced to go to the bubble, bro. Nobody was forced to go there, bro.
If you there, you balling, bro. That's how. That's
You
how. I
balling.
don't like the whole like we y'all here. We all here to play, and someone wants to win, bro. We don't play this game to lose. No matter what's going on in the world, bro. We down here in the bubble. We came down here to keep playing ball.
To keep playing ball. That's it.
And we all
somebody gonna win.
Niggas in the playoffs want to win that championship that year, bro. You know what I mean?
And dumb shit like the Clippers, bro, talking about they was up 3-1 and niggas like Lou Will and Pat Bev, Paul George talking about they didn't feel like playing no more. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's Doc Rivers' weak ass coaching that y'all niggas blew a 3-1 fucking lead, man. Come on, bro. Talking about how the fuck you blow a 3-1 lead to the fucking
you about to defend Doc?
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about like Lou, the nigga wanted some wings, bro. That could have been a part of his
pod, bro. And the pod, bro. Yo, this nigga.
That could have been a part of his routine. You know how some players they got that little routine, yo. I eat wings before every game. That shit matters, bro. All he wanted was some fucking wings. You couldn't get some wings. No,
so the only team it didn't affect was the Lakers.
Right.
They handled it better.
You didn't see Miami. You didn't see them.
I'm not saying it wasn't a championship. I'm saying it was a championship. It was just a different kind. It goes in a different.
Bro. You said it wasn't a championship, bro.
No, I said it's classified. I said it should say championship and then have bubbles and that's like in parentheses. Like that's how that banner should be up there. It should not be banner.
Yeah, the 2012 lockout. It should say championship lockout season. Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad at that personally. Because like that's an important thing, nigga. Y'all didn't have to play 40 because bro.
Lakers Magic had HIV. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put asterisks on everything then, bro.
Like I said, that the longest lockout in the league history was the 98-99 season.
Spurs won.
They played 50 games. So that's 32 games taken off.
It wasn't the same,
lockout.
right?
The Spurs won.
It's really not, to be real with you. Like I'm be real with you, is not the same.
You gotta put an asterisk, bro. If I'm short 32 games, bro, like think about how many teams get hot at the end of the year, or you know what I mean, like need that. Like
that's what I'm saying. You agree with me? It's different. Like, the variables aren't the same, bro. We gotta compare. We gotta have like the same equivalent variables, bro.
So I'm just saying, okay, if there's tiers, then that the lockout years go in their own bracket then as well as the bubble.
I think I'd have to.
They would. Okay. I'm cool with that. That's my whole argument is that you like the lockout would have to mean something too. When you 32 games is a lot of games that you know what I mean? Like,
bro, you know how many injuries happen? Like, bro, I had to play 80 games and you can play 50, like your legs give me a lot fresher. You have a lot. That's a big difference.
It is what it is, bro. Let me get my take about this, bro. We done with the bubble and COVID and all this controversial shit, man. Anyways, what I got from that, Roki, Ahmad's a hater. Charles was backing him up. It was Ahmad and Charles versus Trav and Josh. That's what that was, bro, right there. Well, look, man. Let me get my take about this, real quick. Bringing things back to the main topic. Jeanie Bus, bro. I want you to realize that y'all had 6-7 seasons where y'all was fucking losing before Bron got there. Once Bron got there, y'all started winning again, bro. That's what happened. So be grateful for the King, bro. Be grateful for King James and everything he's done for this Lakers organization. All right? It ain't going to get no better than LeBron, bro. When LeBron makes it to the team, guess what? Championships come. And I'm going to leave it just like that. We done with this topic.
I thought he did something.
Nigga, you see the rage baiting, bro? Nigga finally did something, bro. Y'all niggas choked the 3-1 lead, nigga. Y'all niggas choked the 3-1 lead. Come on, bro.
What happened to Lakers in 5, bro? That was cool. Y'all had that little thing going on for a second. What happened to that shit, huh? I'm curious. What happened to that? Yeah.
You got a big dog.
This nigga Ahmad triggers me so much, bro. This nigga. It's always your best friend, bro. That's what it is, bro. It's always your best friend that knows what buttons to push. Pause.
Hey, pause, bro.
Pause, bro. I said pause.
Nah, man. I ain't like where I was going, bro.
You be pushing his buttons, bro.
Nah.
It's the second time, bro. It's the second time, bro.
I ain't like where I was going, bro. I ain't put a free pause.
Chill out, man. Chill out on me, bro. Chill out on me. But let's move on to the next topic, man. The next and final topic of the night. Embiid posted triple-double in 76ers overtime win over the Rockets. Tyrese Maxey scored 6 of his 36 points in overtime. Embiid had 32 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists. And the Philadelphia 76ers defeated the Houston Rockets 128-122 on Thursday night. Kelly Oubre Jr. added 26 points for the 76ers, and they evened their home record at 12-12 this season. How do we feel about this game? How do we feel about Houston? People are saying Joel Embiid is back. That's what the streets are saying, man. They're saying MVP Joel Embiid is back. And I'm not going to lie, bro. It seems like that's the truth because in October, he was averaging 17 points. In November, 22 points per game. December, 26 points per game. And in January, he's averaging 27 points per game. Look, that's what the streets are saying. Joel Embiid is back. Charles, talk to me, bro.
Hey, he might be back because the game before that game, he dropped a 30 ball and 9 rebounds, and he only missed 7 shots. You know, and this season he only played 24 games. He's averaging 25 and 7. But this was his 10th. I think this was his 10th triple double of his whole career, and this was his first one this season. But to say that he's back. He might be back if he stays healthy. You know, he's 31, dealing with a lot of knee injuries. They're 5th in the East. The Sixers sneaky could be like they can sneaky be good, bro, if they just stay healthy, bro. Because like everybody was hooping that game. Even Kelly Oubre was hooping. He had 26, 4, and 3. Like, Kelly Oubre been hooping this season too, bro. He had like 20 last game, I think, too. Man, averaging 14 this season. He been hooping, bro. So it's like Sixers low key can. Be a sleeper in the East if they just stay healthy, bro. And like if Paul George just plays his role, you know, plays that. What is he? I think he's a third option now. If he just embraces that third option role,
fourth option, I'd argue. VJ Edgecombe.
I'd rather have VJ. He a rookie. You're a rookie. I wouldn't. I give it to PG. You know, he has some type of veteran experience. I give him the third option. VJ, you know, he a rookie. I wouldn't give him that third option spot just yet. He's tied up there, but not just yet. You know, PG, he got some experience in the league, so that's why I say he the third option, just off the respect. But really speaking, just for me being a DMV fan, sports fan, I really don't want to see the Philly sports go anywhere. I really don't really care less about Philly sports, but I gotta go for spades. They low key, if they stay healthy this year, they can be nice. And the Rockets. When Fred VanVleet come back, they're gonna be a problem. I'm calling now. Like when Fred VanVleet come back, they're gonna be a problem. All they're missing is a point guard, bro.
That's it.
That guy who they drafted last year, what's his name?
Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, he's not a real guard. He's not that guard that they need. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he's not that guard that they need. They need Fred VanVleet back, bro. I'll be forgetting Fred VanVleet is a bucket, bro. That 2019 season, 2019-2020 season, 2019-20 season, when he won that ring with the Raptors, he was doing his thing, bro. So he a bucket, bro. I feel as though that's all they missing. That veteran point guard leadership, and they be straight. I don't think they might not win a finals, but they gonna be straight.
Ahmad?
Nah, I agree, bro. I think this nigga is Joel Embiid, bro. You really gotta understand. This nigga is so nice, bro. Like he's really like that for real. Because we seen this nigga with one eye, a fucked up knee, damn near beat the Knicks, bro. On his back, bro. Knee break down. The nigga nice, bro. I joke about him all the time, but he's nice because like even now, bro, like when you're not all the way healthy and you can still drop these buckets the way he be dropping buckets, that's just not easy to do, bro. You gotta really just be a very, very skilled, talented player. Like, God forbid this nigga is actually healthy for real. Do I think he's back, bro? Unfortunately, I don't think he's back. just because the type of injuries he's had with his knees and he's getting older. You don't get healthier as you get older, you know. Like that, I've never seen anyone get healthier as they get older. You probably usually get, worse. You know, it's hard to heal, it's hard to recover. So yeah, he had like a 30 ball, but like a couple games, he's gonna be out for the next 2 weeks. You know, this is the same pattern that we've seen over and over, year after year. I think the best thing for the Sixers would be to like do the Porzingis method, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just make it to the playoffs and make sure he's ready for the playoffs. That's all that matters, bro. Just make sure that he's healthy in the playoffs. If he's healthy in the playoffs, they have the pieces, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, BJ Edcombe, that can actually compete and be this first, second, and third option. And Embiid as a fourth option is dangerous. That's would be my recommendation for the 76ers. But no, I don't think he's back. I think he's got arrested and hopefully be ready for the playoffs.
Trev.
Yeah, I think I fool with Embiid. We're talking about an MVP. You know what I mean? I think he is back. And he's only played 24 games, but his last 5 is he scored 32, 30, 33, 20, and 27. I don't know how much more he needs to show that he's back. Obviously, everyone's worried about the injuries. But if he's playing like this, bro, he's back. You know what I mean? And we know what type of player he's going to be, you know what I mean, if he's playing at this level. So it sucks because I know he's one of those players who he doesn't play back-to-backs. I think him and Kawhi are in the kind of same boat where those guys don't play back-to-back games, which I feel like can hurt you in a little bit, you know what I mean, because you might – some of these games you can't afford to be dropping all these games. I know they always say it's just one game, but those games add up. So I would like to see him, you know what I mean, stay and play a little, play more. Like if he can stay healthy, obviously he's top 3 center in the league, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think you can argue. You know what I mean? I think it's Jokic. Shit, he might be 2. You know what I mean? Charles, who you thinking? I see you, the wheel spinning. Who would you bump? I mean, obviously we know Jokic is the best center in the league, but if a healthy Embiid, I think is number 2. I mean, everyone else is young. It's like Sengun's nice. Don't get me wrong. Like there's some other, but a healthy Embiid, that's number 2. Let me correct myself.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not even off no recency bias. We're talking about right now. I say Victor, and the only reason why I say Victor is because Victor, yes, he does have some type of injury problems, some type of injury. You know what I'm saying? But Joel can't really he misses games. He misses games. He misses games a lot. He only played 27 games this season. Even though Victor hasn't been playing a lot of games, he missed some couple games this season. But I'd rather have Victor than Joel right now. And that's not crazy to say. Because
I feel you.
But from an all aspect, I'll have Joel. But right now, I got Victor over Joel. Only because Joel, he only played 20. He's not playing that many games.
My caveat,
but Victor's not playing that many games either, though, bro.
I know, but
he's gotten by 7 games this year. I think Vic's played 31 and Joel's played 24.
But Victor, that's what I say right now because he's young, bro. He's young. He can do it all, bro. He can do it all. He can do it all. Joel, he's a great player, but
he can do it all too. Former MVP.
That's what.
That's the past, bro. That's the past, bro. Joel can't move how he used to move no more, bro.
That was 3 years ago.
I know things changed from 3 years ago, bro. Joel can't move like he used to anymore, bro. He can't. If you look at it, he cannot move how he used to move anymore, bro. He cannot.
My thing is he has to be healthy. Like I said, if he's healthy, he's top 3. I don't think you can argue that. I honestly, you can't argue he's not top 3. I'm not even mad at the Victor take because Victor, I think it's 7'5", sham god, and that's different. You know what I mean? He can do everything Embiid can do. I don't think he can be as physical. I think he still got to put a little bit more weight on.
Yeah.
But that's top 3 right there. Those 3 right there. Jokic.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because we seen him. We seen what he did with injuries. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's still dropping buckets, and bro can barely walk. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Get that man 2 good knees.
Man, I feel that's going to change. That's going to change come playoff time, man. Teams going to scout around that if he's healthy. I might maybe because I'm a hater.
Yo, Charles, but we seen him in the playoffs, even when he wasn't healthy. The Knicks, bro,
dropping 30.
Was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Bro, he had one eye. He had one eye and one leg.
And what did that take him to the second round?
Bro,
let's be for real here. Like maybe because I hate Philly, but like let's speak really. Like let's speak facts though, bro. Like let's speak facts. Let's speak facts,
bro. The nigga, bro. It took everything the Knicks had. It literally took them everything they had, and that was before Paul George was even there. It was.
So I think he's got a better team now.
He had a better team now. If he had the team that he had now, bro, they would have beat the Knicks.
No.
Now you got Maxey, PG, and
Edgecombe.
And Edgecombe around him.
Paul George is
Bray. Yeah, Paul George isn't that.
What are we talking? What are we talking? Like, I'm not like maybe because I hate Philly, yes, but like Paul George is terrible in the playoffs, bro. Like terrible. I
mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. My only point is that we gotta put some respect on Embiid's name. Like he is really one of them ones, even when he's hurt. He's even a hurt Embiid is better than a lot of than most bigs in the league, which is crazy to say.
Name him.
The bigs he's better than.
Bro, there's too many names.
Like Sabonis,
over Sengun,
Chet,
Cat. I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm taking Embiid over Cat.
I'm taking Zubac over Joel.
Hell nah.
You're bugging.
Bro.
Let me taking Joel.
Let me tell you what.
Go ahead, bro.
He said who?
Can I tell you why? Let me just tell you why. Do you see how Zoo has been playing with James Harden, bro?
For real, he makes him look like a top 5 center in the league.
Walking double-double, bro. Walking double-double. The thing is, Zubac can move. Joel cannot move how he used to move. I'm telling you, teams are going to figure that out. They're not figuring that out not because it's regular season. Once come playoff time, bro, they're going to execute that very well. I'm telling you, bro. Coaches have like a +10 smart attribute when playoff time come, bro. They're gonna figure that out, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Joel is not gonna move how he wants to move in the playoff time. That's gonna hold the team back, bro.
Yo, this is not his first year in the league. Embiid's this is not a new thing, bro. They've had ample amount of time to figure Embiid out. They still have not figured this out.
Where has that taken them,
bro? It's a team sport. All right. First of all, it's a team sport.
I understand that.
Because you're saying coaches going to figure out how to stop Embiid. I'm saying they haven't.
And coaches haven't figured out how to stop Jokic.
Yeah,
I think when you're at that certain tier, it don't matter. It doesn't matter how you scheme against.
Down some games, but that nigga bro, he dropped 40 or 30 with a fucking one eye and one leg.
That's cool, but where is it taking them to?
That's a team thing
now. He's got a team.
It's a team thing, bro. Like, you talking about Embiid or you talking about the team?
I'm talking about Embiid, bro. Like, you could be a great player all you want, but if you're not helping your team success, if you're not going anywhere, what's the point? You're 31 years old. Like, you gotta realize, Philly, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised if Philly move on from. Like, I'm not, I'm not, bro. That's not crazy to say, bro. Next year he's gonna be 32. He's just not who he used to be, bro. Yes, he can score this and that, but he cannot move how he wants to move. He cannot.
I can't tell, bro. The past 5 games, he's moving like Joel Embiid MVP. You feel me?
Even if he's not moving at 100% that he used to, his 65% is still a top 5. So what are we talking about? Whenever his 65 isn't top 5, then okay,
he's 31 with knee problems, bro. That's not taking him anywhere, bro. That's not taking him anywhere. And you can call it up. Mark my words, bro. The Sixers are not doing anything in the playoffs, even if Joel is healthy. And that's not even me just saying because I hate the Sixers, bro. Because I'm a DMV fan, bro. But I'm just saying. I'm literally just saying.
I'm gonna clip this. We're gonna come back to this moment.
Charles, we'll come back to this, and if we see what it's looking like, if Philly gets into the playoffs, we got to bet.
They gonna get the playoffs.
We gotta bet. We got a little dub.
We're gonna come back to this.
For sure.
Everything's clipped and recorded.
Because this is the year the East is wide open. So
Wide open.
If these guys, like I said, it all is predicated on Embiid staying healthy the whole year. He's got to stay healthy into the playoffs.
It's not going to happen.
If he gets to the playoffs healthy, you can't stop Maxey, Embiid, Edgecombe, and PG. Especially in the East,
bro.
Especially in the down year East.
We're talking about. You brought up Edgecombe. Edgecombe. He's cool, but like he's a rookie, bro. It's a different.
But he's scrappy though. You always on the championship team, even if you're not at your peak yet, bro.
Championship team.
I say even on a championship team. Like if it was to be a championship team, it's always that one player who is going to be that one player who's going to give that energy, hustle, get the blocks, get the steals, jump on the ball. Like he's that player for them, you know. So even if he's not at his ceiling, he's still going to bring that to the table.
Exactly, and he could still give you 25 if he, you know what I mean, as the third or fourth option on the team.
Because Josh, I never forget. What's that nigga? Bruce. His name. I remember that nigga who sparked us up to eliminate us in the Warriors game that time.
Bruce Bron?
Yeah, that nigga.
Oh no! You mean Pascal Siakam when he was coming up?
Nah, bro, it was somebody else. It's like most recent
on
time.
the Nuggets.
Yeah, he's so irrelevant. I don't know who his name is, but
Bruce Brown.
But whenever you have a nigga that just give you like, you know, we're not even expecting it. Oh, 25, boom. It's like that helps a lot, bro. Like that's like
he's a rookie.
But you could be a rookie and still play at a, you know, people say that all the time. Yo, he's a rookie, but he's playing like he's a vet in this league. You know what I mean?
Maybe one. Okay.
They don't need 100%. They don't need his potential. They just need like because they already got niggas on the team who are gonna like do that heavy lifting.
Kelly Oubre.
They just need someone to like, you know, to do what their role is.
I just don't see it happening, bro. I literally just don't see them going past the second round, bro. I generally don't. Bro, because teams are gonna figure out Embiid, bro. He's 31, cannot move the same, bro. Bro, I watched one of the.
Shout out you for standing on that hill, like Travis said. I ain't mad at you. Stay on that hill. Stand on it.
I'm gonna stand on it, bro. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand on it, bro. The Sixers are not moving past the second round, bro. Even if Embiid is healthy, I don't care, bro. I don't care.
See, it's the even if he's healthy part that's fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie.
You gonna see, bro. You gonna see, bro.
He's the MVP, Charles.
Bro, that was 3 years ago, bro. That was okay. You can make that was 3 years ago, man. You can make the same case with Jokic. With Jokic.
Then, how about we bring up LeBron then? LeBron's 40, averaging 23, 7 and 7.
What about it?
He's averaging 23, 7 and 7, bro. He's moving the same. Like
he's not really moving the same how he used to move. He's still doing his thing, but he's not moving the same how he used to move, bro. And there's a reason why LeBron cannot take the Lakers to the championship because he's not moving the same how he used to move, bro.
Listen, bro, but we're not talking about him being the number one option, though. We're talking about fourth option. We're talking about him being the third, fourth option. That's what, at least for me, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if he can be a third,
Embiid is still right now he's the second option. Actually, the first option.
But I'm saying like we need him like to be able to like. We need niggas on a team where on a given night he could be the third, fourth option. I think that's how they win. I don't think they win with him being the second or first option.
Who's going to be the second option?
Ahmad, you're bugging. Embiid's the second option, bro.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying I think though that team they can't have it all on him. You know what I'm saying? It can't all be. It can't.
Yeah.
We lose. You know? I think it's Embiid's here. We probably will win, but we might win without him. If that makes sense.
No, I don't see that.
See, that's how it was in the past for him because, the best player he had was Harden, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know how Harden plays in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So that's one of those things too, where it's like I'm playing with the man who disappears in the playoffs, and now we're gonna see. I guess we're gonna see.
Or what about that year they lost to Game 7 with that year they had JJ, Redick, Jimmy, Ben Simmons. That team was just literally a bounce away from going to the finals.
Right.
Wait, and I wanna make this clear. I'm not saying Joel Embiid is trash or nothing like that. I'm not.
No, on the lowest of keys.
That's what you were saying, bro. That's what you were saying.
Daisy said,
You
say
were
my
saying-
man, say my man's ass because he's 31. Jokic is 31. Like, you gotta stop throwing that 8. 31 is not old. 31 is not old.
It's old when you have knee problems, bro. You can't move the same, especially as a center, bro. It's hard, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all gonna see it, bro. I'm telling you. Even though last year he averaged a cool 33 in 6 games in the playoff series, that's cool. But then it's not gonna take them nowhere, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna take them anywhere. I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna come back to this, bro. We are gonna come back to this. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got.
Man, this has been a great episode, guys. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. Make sure y'all do us a favor and please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you thought about the episode in the comments. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right, fellas.
All right, y'all.
Yep.